afternoon. Thank you for being here to honor these young men and women and their academic accomplishments for this year. Had a long year, been a good year. So at this time, we're going to honor these guys for all the things they've done in the classroom this year. So at this time, we're going to bring up our faculty is going to present their class awards, and our first presenter is Mr. Bowman.
All right. When I call your name, you come up here, please. Tyson Davis, Layla Hamlin, Lily Wynn, Eli Dondro, Kira Snodgrass, Elizabeth Stoll, Hunter Simpson, Destiny Ortiz, and Hallie Jones. Alright, so I always kind of do mine different. I try to give them names that mean something to what we're doing. So physical science, one semester is chemistry, one semester is physics, and so second semester we did physics, and Kyson Davis gets the Isaac Newton Award. Okay, Layla Hamlin is going to get an on top of it award because Layla is always ready to go. She's always got stuff finished. She's always caught up, and she works really hard. So Layla gets the on top of it award. All right, you guys, two things I talk about a lot that you can control always. What are they? Attitude and effort, right? Okay, so for physical science, Lily Wynn is going to get the Attitude and Effort Award. All right, Eli is going to get an on top of it award for being always caught up. Some days Eli knows what we're doing before I do, so. Sure. And then Kira's going to get the Attitude and Effort Award for biology. Okay, and then last biology award is Hallie Jones for Future Surgeon Award, because Hallie is good at dissecting. Alright, chemistry students, what's the name of the guy that kind of developed the periodic table we use? Who said it? Someone said it. Eli. Say it loud. Say it, Scotty. Mendeleev. Okay, so Elizabeth gets the Mendeleev Award. Destiny is going to get the Attitude and Effort Award for chemistry. And then this is my favorite award for chemistry. If you guys are in chemistry in here, stoichiometry is a lot of fun, right? Okay, so every year we have a stoichiometry goat. Last year was Brock. This year is Hunter. Stoichiometry goat. Okay, right here. Did you win the song teacher?
No, she's just going to announce her.
You guys know Mrs. Taylor? Yeah. Let's give a really big round of applause for Mrs. Taylor. Come on. Come on.
My top student for Lifetime Nutrition and Wellness is Destiny Ortiz. And for our teacher pathway in the facts class, we have a teaching and learning class, and Elizabeth Stahl is the top.
presenter is Mr. Henry.
Okay, I have a couple Star Green Hand Awards. Goes to Brady Sherman and Ethan Stevens. My top student for Ag 2 goes to Chloe Williams. And my top student in Ag 1 goes to Riley Kane. I don't think she's here. All right, next presenter is going to be Coach Jones.
Good afternoon. My top student award for sophomore world history first semester is Eli Jondro. My top student for second semester world history is Olivia Dack. And my top student for U.S. history is Michaela Kimna. She's not here. Where are the juniors at? Well, I know, but where are the juniors at? Who would like to receive this award? Come on down. You can take the props. All right, let's get a picture. Sounds good to me. Our next presenter is Mrs. Jones.
Okay, I only have one class at my school now, and that is Spanish 1 this year. So I have 2 students who at the time had a tie with their average. And they are Eli Jondro and Olivia Dack. Mr. Davis is next.
Okay, so the top student in Oklahoma history is Trent Dillon. And then the top student in video production was a really close award, but there was always one student who always showed up every single day, was always prepared, and it was Tyson Davis. Okay, and then I also have some awards for speech and debate. So our speech and debate team had a pretty good year this year, and I'm going to recognize our state speech and debate participants. So I'm going to call them up, and then I'll recognize them for what they are. So can I get Hallie, Summer, Layla, Ricky, Lizzie, and David? Summer was a state qualifier in poetry. Layla was a state qualifier in domestic extemp. Ricky was a state qualifier in foreign extemp
And beyond.
and dramatic interpretation. And Elizabeth Stahl was a state qualifier in poetry. And then David McFadden was a state finalist in dramatic interpretation. Our last award for Speech and Debate goes to our state champion that we had this year. She competed in standard oratory. She was also a state qualifier in prose and humorous interpretation. So because she was a state champion, she becomes what we call an all-stater. So she does have her certificate. In a couple weeks, she will get her all-state patches, and that is Ember Seek.
I had the privilege of doing computer science and vocal. Top student award goes to Layla Hamlin. Vocal, Kennedy McReynolds. Kennedy received an excellent rating at the district solo competition at Northwestern and also received superior rating at Tri-State Music Festival in Enid. Chloe Williams. Chloe received a superior rating at the district solo competition at Northwestern. She also received an excellent rating at the state solo competition in Oklahoma City, and she received a superior rating at Tri-State Music Festival in Enid. Zachary Wilson. Zach received an excellent rating at the district solo competition at Northwestern. Next presenter is Mrs. Riddle.
Okay, my top student award for English 1 is Kyson Davis. Did you get it? My top student for English 2 goes to Violet Cargo. My top English 3 award goes to Elizabeth Stahl. And at the high school level, we have personalized education, and so for any of the core classes, if students have plans to maybe take more concurrent classes, possibly if they wanted to graduate early, if they've got Autry down the road for them and they want to get an extra English out of the way, if they want, they can work twice as hard and get extra coursework finished. So my advanced English 3 working very far ahead, and this goes to Olivia Dapp. I believe that's it for the top student awards, so I'm gonna stay on here for just a little bit longer for some English-related awards. I get a lot of emails and, scholarship, offers, but I also get a ton of contests. And so a lot of times, I'll just forward those on to those age groups who are eligible for it. One such contest is the Martin Luther King Jr. Writing Contest. The topic for this is, what are you doing for others? Entries are required to address this theme. There's a word limit for the poems, which is 30 lines maximum. And if they should do an essay, it's 500 words maximum. Entries have to relate to the student's own personal ideas or experience to the topic and not be a biographical sketch of Dr. King. Entries are judged on the basis of clearly expressed creative ideas with an emphasis on clarity, creativity, and originality. Correct usage of basic grammar, structure, and writing skills are also considered. Carlos Robinson, come on up. I'm just taking a long trek up here, I'll just talk a little bit more about it. Carlos participated in both the essay and the poetry, and Carlos is being recognized for receiving third place for his essay, and he received first place for his poetry entry. As previously stated, I also move on some scholarships. Primarily those scholarships that I receive through emails, they go to the seniors, but occasionally there's some that are younger who are eligible for these scholarships. So I'm going to read you a little bit about one in particular. It's the John B. Stetson Jr. Scholarship, and this is a prestigious award designed to support high-achieving high school juniors nominated by their guidance or college counseling office in their pursuit of higher education at Stetson University. Valued at $35,000, this scholarship is contingent upon the recipient's enrollment at Stetson University and is intended to alleviate the financial burden of educational expenses, including, but not limited to, textbooks and other essential school-related costs. This scholarship signifies Stetson University's commitment to recognizing and investing in the academic potential and future success of exceptional students. So, contingent upon them deciding to go to Stetson University, the scholarships go to Elizabeth Stahl, Callie Chisholm, and Bethany Ortiz. The next presenter is Mrs. McReynolds.
All right. I'm excited to announce our high school reading awards. You guys know that reading in high school becomes something that you have to kind of push yourself to do. So these students have gone over and above, and extremely proud of you. So one of our high school reading awards goes to Jesselyn Dillon. Our next high school reading award goes to Ricky Brown. student in my creative writing and book club class this year. She always gave great input and insight and was very respectful in her discussions, and I appreciate that a lot. But she also asked me, may I still test on books and get points? I said, sure, I'll give prizes to everybody. And she read enough books and tested to achieve 320 points, which is outstanding. So Chloe Williams, will you come up, please? Thank you. Our next presenter is Mr. Kerr.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to present our academic team. I recognize our academic team this year. This year we were a young team, all females, no males, which is good when you're talking about Disney and musicals and stuff like that, and not good when you're talking about baseball, football, questions like that. So, they did really well. Again, I said we were young, so a lot of the upper level stuff, like in school, that they get tested on is sometimes they haven't had. So, I'm expecting big things from these guys later on. But they did well this year. We had a good time. So at this time, I'll recognize those guys that have come on stage. Olivia Daft, Layla Hamlin, Ember Seek, Kira Snodgrass, Elizabeth Stoll, and Chloe Williams. Our next presenter will be Mrs. Jondro.
Okay, I am going to start out with student council. This year in student council, all of our student council officers were seniors, so they received their awards last night. And so these students were either voted in as class representatives by their classmates, or they were submitted by teachers in different areas. So when I call their name, I'll let you know how they were on the student council this year. So starting with Layla Hamlin and Ethan Stevens, they both were class representatives voted in to SUCO by their classmates. So if you can come on. And then Hallie Jones and Carlos Robinson, they also were voted into student council by their classmates, were the sophomores. Layla and Ethan were freshmen. So good job. And then also voted as class representatives by their classmates for the juniors, Scott Sutton and Destiny Ortiz. And then last but not least, voted into the student council from speech and debate was Elizabeth Stahl. And then voted in as one of the athletic representatives was Jolie Bentley. Our senior officers this year, president was Caden Jondro, vice president was Mason Thomas, secretary Kate Bentley, and Ruby Ayers was our historian reporter. Plus we had some other seniors also. They were a good group. We did one big project, kind of went off from there, got a little bit busy, but they were always there to be helpful in anything I needed. This year the student council actually was able to put in a soda machine and vending machine, and we were actually responsible for the vending machine. I didn't realize how much our high school kids love to eat snacks. But they were keeping me on my toes, getting things ordered. These students would come and help stock. Caden Teft and Destiny were my biggest ones on doing that, keeping things stocked, helping count coins and putting them through the coin machine. And we're going to take that money and put that towards giving back to the community and to our schools. So thank you for all that you guys did with Stuco. And I hope that some of you, since all my seniors are graduating as my officers, I hope some of you will run for my offices next year. Looking at all of you. And any of you out there, please join, because it's always great to have a good group. So give them another round of applause as I hand out their Okay, now I will go to yearbook. I said this last night, the senior awards, when I asked to have this job this year, I really was like, okay, this is gonna be, it's gonna be fun. I'll learn how to use the camera, get to work with fun students. It was tough, and I didn't realize how tough it was going to be. It's a lot of work. These kids put in so much effort into this yearbook. Not only just taking pictures during a lot of the events they had to be at to be taking pictures, but also choosing those pictures, which ones to put in, edit, add words, make sure that they were all spelled correctly. That's very important. You guys are paying for those yearbooks. So super proud of these students. Some of my editors were seniors, and we did those awards last night, but I will want to give the awards for the ones that are not seniors at this point. The first two that I'm going to say, they came in January because they had finished a psychology class for first semester, and then they needed something to do. And I got to kind of handpick my kids. Not really handpick, but I wanted the ones who were going to be the most responsible students, who I knew were going to work really hard on this yearbook. I'm eyeballing some of them. But I was very, very thrilled that Destiny and Elizabeth chose to want to come to yearbook, knowing how hard I push my kids and want to make sure it looks good. And they came in and they did fabulously, and I'm very proud of them. So Destiny and Elizabeth, you can come up first. And then, these next three boys, they're boys, okay? Not that boys can't do that as well as girls, but their drive in yearbook was not as great, and they completed what they needed to complete, but they did it at the minimum level. But you know what? They still did it. They completed it. They finished it. So these three students are my last ones in the yearbook that are not seniors. So Eli Jondro, yes, my child, Blaine Teff, and Scott Sutton. I say all that, but they were wonderful kids. They completed everything they were supposed to complete. So I enjoy having them in class.
Don't lie about me.
Thank you. Hope you think about it next year. And my last awards are for gifted and talented recognition. It's been tough with gifted and talented. We finding those trips that don't cost a whole lot of money, because we are not quite financially secure yet upon and then we are looking at trying to revamp it and make it where we can add more students for all of their excellence, that they have done here at Concrete Hunter. So look for that for the next year. So our students currently, Kennedy McReynolds, Ember C, Olivia Daft, Violet Cargo, Landon Peterson, and Elizabeth Saul.
Okay, our next deal on the program is perfect attendance. I know that comes as a shock that there is none. So, we're gonna skip to principal's honor roll. To be on the principal's honor roll, you have to have all A's and B's, no C's, and at the end, all A's and B's at the end of the third 9 weeks. And we have quite a few over here. Mr. Sheaver's gonna help me here, so I'll call them up. Jolie Bentley, Peyton Buellcheese, Callie Chisholm, London Gobert, Destiny Ortiz, Hunter Simpson, Allie Cooley, Noah Crouch, Jesselyn Dillon, J.D. Gibson, Hallie Jones, Taylor Holtman, Isaac Rockwell, Ember Seek, Kira Snodgrass, Alana Banks, Ricky Brown, Alan Coons, Layla Hamlin, and Hadley Marriott.
Okay, next we have superintendent's honor roll, which is straight A's through the first 9 weeks. Landon Peterson, Elizabeth Stoll, Micah Westrope, Violet Cargo, Olivia Daft, Eli Jondro, Chloe Williams, and Kyson Davis. These are you your members of the Superintendent's Honor Roll.
Okay, our next award is for the Palm Creek Hunter National Honor Society. To be in the National Honor Society, you have to have a 3.75 cumulative GPA for grades 10 through 12 after the first semester. Okay? Violet Cargo. Callie Chisholm. Noah Crouch. Olivia Daft. Eli Jondro. Hallie Jones. Taylor Altman. Destiny Ortiz. Landon Peterson. Ember Seek. Hunter Simpson. Kiera Snodgrass. Elizabeth Stoll. Micah Westrope. And Chloe Williams. All right, our last award is for Oklahoma High School Honor Society. To be in Oklahoma Honor Society, you have to be the top 10% of the school site, so grades 9 through 12, based on the previous year's second semester and this year's first semester. Alana Banks, Violet Cargo, Callie Chisholm, Olivia Daft, Kyson Davis, Layla Hamlin, Eli Jondro, Hallie Jones, Destiny Ortiz, Landon Peterson, Elizabeth Stoll, Michael Westrope, and Chloe Williams.
Okay, thank you guys for coming out and supporting our kids. We've had another great school year, and you can see the success that our kids have had. Very proud of them. Thank you for sending us your kids. And you guys do a great job raising them. They're always very respectful. It's been a great year. Students, stay out of the elementary, stay away from elementary kids. Don't drive like morons. You may go.